All right, let's go. All good. Scott Barber, Steve Scott, Brian Childers, Brady Mertz, Corey Carter, Zach Creel. We're going green flag right here off of turn number 4. This time by. And we are green, green, green. Traxxas super stock on track. Up next, 13.5 Outlaw Truck. 13.5 Outlaw Truck. You guys are coming up next. Scott Barber out front in the number 1 spot. Brian Childers sitting P2. One minute down, 3 left to go. 1 down, 3 left to go. Scott Barber still out front of the number 1 spot. He's got a 1.5 second advantage over Brian Childress. Steve Scott sitting P3, Brady Mertz, Zach Creel, and Corey Carter not getting the start. Scott Barber, that is the red and yellow number 75 machine. Into 3, off of 4, down the front straightaway. He goes into turns 1 and 2. Brian Childress, he's sitting in the number 2 spot. I believe that is the blue and white machine. No numbers on the side of that bad boy. Past the halfway point, 1 minute, 55 seconds left to go. Scott Barber, Brian Childers, Steve Scott, Brady Mertz, Zachary Creel. That is your top 5. Caution, low and 3, guys. Low and 3, low and 3, low and 3. It's clear. Brian Childers, Steve Scott, still 1 and 2. Scott Barber in the number 3 spot. Flying Brian Childress, upside down, flying indeed into turns 1 and 2. Now, where is our new leader, Steve Scott? The mellow yellow 51 machine. Off turn number 2, down the back straightaway. He's your leader. Scott Barber sitting P2 right behind him. That is the battle for position down the back straightaway. 3 minutes down, 1 left to go. Scott Barber flips it over in turns 3 and 4. Now the lead, 2.2 seconds for Steve Scott. Steve Scott trying to get the mellow yellow 51 machine to victory lane here tonight. Can he get it done? .30 seconds on the clock. Steve Scott still in the number 1 spot. Brian Childress, Scott Barber, Brady Mertz, Zachary Creel, and Corey Carter. The advantage now 2.1 seconds from Steve Scott to Brian Childress. And a free and clear track out in front of your leader. Five seconds left to go, drivers. 5 seconds left to go. And that's a race. Steve Scott picks up the win. Brian Childress comes home second. Scott Barber in the number 3 spot, and Brady Mertz rounding out that top 4.